Hey, dude, it's your boy Nextstop Sirchcity,
What's up, guys? It's your girl Neda.
and welcome back to another episode of Food We Watch podcast. I know we weren't here last week. We apologize, but there was no episode to review, so
Wasn't
don't
our
blame
fault.
us. Blame the producers. But this week we are reviewing, as we know, Master Chef season 13. We are on episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I was like, what? You didn't announce this was one of those weeks, but we're gonna get into it.
Do they ever?
They
No.
do. They'll be like,
Oh, sometimes.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna get into it. Um, so like Search said, this is episode 8, and the theme of this episode was chicken.
Chicken.
So they had to. So each region got their own chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to get somebody on their region to butcher the chicken, and then each member from the team picked which chicken they wanted. But before we get into that, Northeast only has 3 people left.
Boom.
There was 1 box per region. And yeah, I already mentioned the other stuff. So Jennifer, since she was the winner last week,
Mm-hmm.
she got to choose which region uh started out with 10 minutes less. So they had to wait 10 minutes before they could even like start.
Butcher. Yeah, they could
So,
not.
well, I mean, pretty like anything. So she decided to choose the Midwest. And of course, they felt some type of way because this is the team that helped you win last week.
Oh well,
But
it's a
but
competition.
I know she chose them because they are the only other team who has 5 members left on their team.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that was why she chose them. But let me go. This episode, there was a lot of exciting moments, and
Oh
I
yeah.
will point them out. And so like when you're in a competition, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, like when you're not thinking about it, it
Mm,
is like it ain't
it's
that much
five.
time. But
Yeah.
yo,
You're waiting though.
I know it felt like an hour to them. And then them shady cameramen trying to slow down the time. Like, I'm like, they are so shady. So shady. Cause I mean, I'm not even in the competition, and it felt like they was waiting for an hour.
Yeah.
So I
And they
can
were
only
looking
imagine they were
upset.
looking,
They were like,
they
yo,
were
really?
pissed. They were pissed. Um, so for the breakdowns, they decided for the West, Lizzie would break down the chicken. It took her
Mhm.
like about
Oh
5
my
minutes to
god,
do it. It was
forever.
like,
They
yo,
almost had
what
a
the
penalty.
heck?
Like, dang,
Yo,
yo.
I know. Oh my gosh. Um, I forgot the other two. I
So
just pointed
for
out Lizzie
Midwest,
because she
for
was taking so
Midwest,
long.
eventually it was Wayne.
Yeah,
For
Wayne
the
did his thing on that.
Northeast, um, it was Bryn.
Okay.
And for the South, who did the South?
I don't know.
Sav. I think it was
Oh,
Sav. And she
yes,
killed
yes,
it.
yes,
She
yes. She
dominated. She
did.
killed that joint.
She did
She was the
killed
first
it.
one to get it done.
Yep.
See, you
Um,
don't hear too much about Sav, so I'll be forgetting. There's a couple people that I'll
I
be like, oh,
know her,
her and
her, the
Pervy.
chick with no, her and the chick with the rainbow hair from Hawaii.
Her, the chick with the rainbow hair, and you never hear nothing about. I didn't even. Was Pervy in the competition last week?
Well, you heard about her
That's
this
what I'm
week.
saying. I, like, I forgot all about Pervy. So yeah, it's a couple people that I'm like, oh, you still here.
Yeah,
Um, but
yep.
yeah, Savannah Sav did the South. She killed it, and then Wayne eventually butchered it for Midwest.
Wayne killed it too.
Yeah, he came out
He killed
slice,
it.
slice.
Yeah, yep.
So he made up some good time with that.
Yep. So on the northeast, Pervy real northeast.
No, I'm
Why
just
you
shaking
shaking
my
your
head at the
head?
Northeast because the
Oh.
representation is lacking from the Northeast, and I'm highly upset.
Huh. I thought you banned the ship. Anyway, um,
South, South Side,
um, so Harvey really wanted the thighs, but so did
Bren.
what's her Bren. But
Mm-hmm.
Bren let her have it, whatever.
Bren should have took
Maybe
them thighs.
Pervy should have just, I know. Maybe she,
Should have did something totally different than what she planned to do. 'Cause
okay.
she messed up.
Um, I was worried about Lindsay. She was running out of time with her dish, so she was pivoting. She
She
just did too
completely,
much.
yeah, she took forever cutting up the chicken, and then took on too many ideas for what she wanted to do, and just was like, somebody gonna have to save me this week. She
Yeah,
knew it.
pretty much. And
She
then
knew it.
Jennifer with her
Oh, yeah,
stinking,
I never heard of a Southern risotto. I don't know nothing about that.
but it was like she was so focused on that risotto. Like the chicken
The
was
chicken should have
supposed to
been the
be the
star.
star of the dish. So she kind of
It looks,
anyway,
yeah.
we'll
Mm,
get into that. Um Gordon, um, he said that he loves butter chicken. Like he went there, had it, the authentic butter chicken.
mhm.
So since Purvey was making it, I know the standards was up
Was
high.
high, extremely high.
Yeah. Cause he
And
had it before.
it's safe to say butter chicken. I've never had it, but I've heard of it.
Never had it
Probably one
either.
of the most famous Indian dishes. So everybody normally that's like their go-to. So yeah. I thought it was gonna be bad because when she had the dessert, when she initially interviewed, she had the crazy spices with the desserts. I'm like, oh, I'm about to see some authentic Indian food. I was like, yes, I was right there with Gordon. Like, oh, this is about to be it. And she made some non scratch. Thought it was gonna be hitting. But other than that, we have also Charles from the Midwest, who literally, I really wanted to see his dish. He literally chose the carcass and the innards.
I
I was
know the
like, hey, Gordon
teriyaki.
was like, excuse me. He's like, where's your meat? He's like, yeah, I got the carcass. I got a little bit of wing, some innards. He was like, what are you doing?
But you
I
know what? I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised because, like he said, like he's used to getting the scraps.
I get it, but this is Master Chef. He lucky. I wanted them
Well,
to taste.
his wasn't the worst dish though
I
for his
know. We
region.
ain't taste it. I'm so mad that we didn't get to see what it was hitting for because that was one of the ones I was looking forward to. Real quick though, I was shocked about this one. I was like, Wayne, what you know about that? Wayne made Jamaican jerk chicken.
Oh, he
I
did.
said, hold on, Midwest. I'm not trying to be, I'm not racist, but Midwest white boy. I never thought he would just bring out the jerk chicken. I was like, wow, okay,
Listen, he been to
okay,
places. He
okay,
been to
Wayne.
places.
Wayne.
He been to places. Okay.
Nah, but that was dope.
Anything else stood out?
Sarah and her, I just, yo, I said this before. I'm going to say it again. Don't wait to the competition for this to be your first
I
time trying.
know.
Why? You've never done this before.
And then she was cutting into the chicken.
I've made a roulade, and it's not hard necessarily to make. It was harder the way she was doing it because she was pan frying the whole thing. Normally, you could like put it in water to poach.
But she
But
also had 10 minutes less.
less, so I wouldn't have went ahead and do. And you didn't know how to do. You never done this, so to me, they were even looking at her like, "You've never made this before. You had 10 minutes less than other people." Yeah, I would have played it safe. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. Say no, but you that was weird to me. So that's really what stood out. How why you want to make a relied and you never done it before? So it is what it is.
I got something to comment on later about and pertain to that as well, but we'll get to that. So, best dishes. So, the first one, this is the first salty. Bren from the Northeast, and what was her dish?
She made chicken cacciatore with roasted asparagus, crispy chicken skin, and a chicken liver mousse.
Okay, Pure V was salty, and of course the shady cameraman. We love you
Oh,
guys.
oh, so you caught that? You saw with the look?
Yes, yes. She was salty,
Yes.
okay? Salty because she knew Bren wanted them thighs, but Bren was nice enough to be like, okay, whatever, you can have
Hmm.
them for your dish, whatever. And she ends up getting best dish
Yeah. Don't even get
on
picked.
on her for her region. And
Didn't even get picked, pervy, and she gonna give her
mm-mm.
them crazy looking eyes. I saw that.
Be
I was like,
mad
look
at
at the
yourself.
face.
Be
Look at
mad at
the
yourself.
face.
Yep. Be mad at yourself. So she was salty. Kendall from the South
Yo,
made
shocker.
bar made barbecue chicken breasts with
Memphis barbecue sauce and mashed
uh
potatoes and Brussels sprouts.
okay. Gordon said that
Crack.
his barbecue sauce needs
Barbecue
to be
sauce.
bottled
Crack.
and sold online. And
He
then Joe, this listen, this would have made my whole entire like I've been like, I'm done. Joe said that he cooked something that all three of them cannot cook.
cannot do. I was like,
And
yo,
that was the barbecue sauce. He said none of them have mastered it. Barden, Barden, Gordon was like, "Yo, pass me that bottle."
I'm taking this home. I
He
called
said,
this.
"I'm taking it home." Oh my goodness! Shout out to Kendall. We need to
Yo,
try that barbecue sauce.
biggest redemption I've probably ever seen. Cause the last 2 weeks, boy, well, not last week, the week prior, when he made, oh my god, he was at the bottom of the bottom, and they literally said if it weren't for your team, you would have went home. To now, 2 weeks later, getting the recognition that you did something that the judges cannot do.
You
Your
make crack barbecue sauce.
barbecue
We
sauce
need
crack.
parts. We need parts.
So we definitely want to reach out to Kendall or try to find Kendall because we need you on the show and we need you to send us bottles of the
Yes,
crack
please.
sauce.
Please, please. Grant from the Midwest won best dish. He made chicken marsala with
White wine, mushroom sauce, and mashed potatoes.
boom. That looked pretty good.
They said it was hard to believe that he got that done in 50 minutes. And he understood the assignment.
He
He
did
didn't he
understood
did
it.
something that was so simple, but yet he could elevate it to
Right.
where I got 50 minutes, I gotta get it done. He had
Yep.
the flavors were there, and no, he did a real good job. Like I said, I rather have saw Charles because he did some outrageous stuff with the carcass, but yeah, he definitely put together a good chicken marsala dish.
Yep. And then we have Kennedy from the West. She made a crispy chicken thigh with
Spetzel and braised red cabbage.
okay. I don't know if I don't know.
Yeah, I was just like, okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe
But I
it
mean
was a judge thing, but it didn't
yeah.
pop out to
Yeah.
me. So
Mm-mm. But apparently, I mean, it was really good because she was the winner. So she saved herself. She has immunity next week, and she saved her team from elimination. And Lizzie was very fortunate to have been on her team because she
mhm.
definitely had worse dish, and she knew it.
Yeah,
Like you,
she kept fighting.
Like Serge said, like she was like, at this point, I'm gonna just have to hope that my region gets best dish.
Somebody
And
say
yeah, and so Kennedy saved her. Now, worst dish.
mm.
I'm not gonna lie, this was the most exciting part of the episode. The saltiness continues. So not only did Pervy not
Wait,
get
hold on.
that,
We gotta go through their dishes.
who?
The
No,
worst.
yeah, I know. I'm making. I'm
I thought
make.
you was
Hold
about to
on.
make an announcement.
No. Can I
No, no.
listen? No. So again, like I was saying, saltiness continues. So not only did Pervy not get the best dish with the thighs that she wanted, but she got called for the worst dish. Yo.
Yeah. Congratulations. You
Yo.
did yourself. Mm.
Yo. I was like, wow. So, but did she make the butter chicken with homemade naan or whatever?
It's basically like a flat.
She
It's an
tried.
Indian
No.
flatbread.
Yeah, but it didn't even come out right. It was raw.
It was
And it
raw.
was too thick.
And the butter chicken had no flavor. Well, it didn't have the right flavor profile as they thought it should had, and
Yeah.
very underwhelming. What Gordon Ramsay said, he was highly disappointed. That's one of his favorite dishes.
Yep.
You can't see. You gotta do your research. If I'm going on a competition, Gordon Ramsay there, I am looking up all his favorite dishes, and I'm not doing any of them because that's a higher standard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah,
An-
it was trash.
yep. Another salty moment. Jennifer.
Yo, she swore up and down she was gonna be in that top this week. She was cocky. Even her response to her being in the bottom was a little cocky, where she was just like, "Oh well, the judges just expect more from me winning all this the last couple weeks." And I'm like, "No, you was trash. I think you had a trash dish."
And because of having that attitude, that might be the start of her downfall.
Yeah, she did a roasted chicken breast with with charred greens, a chicken gravy with southern flavored risotto. First, nothing wrong with being the first to do it, but you got better make sure it's bomb, and it wasn't.
And they said that they think that the chicken was an afterthought and
Yeah,
the star of the dish was the chicken.
yeah. Said it looked strange. The chicken gravy was jelly, um, and it was not really a complete dish. It just felt like it was just a bunch of things put together, but nothing
Yeah.
really unified. And
Yeah.
yeah, risotto was overcooked. Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
Joe tried to tell her.
Yeah, and she was like, "No, you're gonna love it. This We're going to give you some down south southern risotto, and you're going to love it, Joe." And Joe was like, "Nigga, what is that?" If Joe can say that, he would, nigga. I told you.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
but
Sorry.
what broke my heart was like the Midwest Sarah. She made the chicken roulade with roasted
Thank you.
potatoes and some sort of salad.
Cause I
And
completely missed what she made.
yeah, it was not good. They even before she brought it up, randomly
Wait. What did she make again?
chicken
What was it called?
roulade.
Okay.
So
How did
basically,
it?
it's like a stuffed chicken. Did you not watch?
Well, I had got up. I was
So you can't even judge this.
well, no, I just missed Sarah's because it was like I just missed hers.
Well, chicken roulade is like almost like stuffed chicken. Like you would flatten out the chicken breast, and then you would put different stuff in it, like prosciutto, cheese. Then you would
Oh
roll
yeah,
it,
okay,
and
got it.
then so
Yeah,
yeah,
she
now
was the one who like prematurely was cutting her
slice
meat.
it. Yeah, she shouldn't have sliced it
Yeah, and didn't
because it was too hot.
and didn't allow it to rest.
Hmm
Okay, yes, now I
She only had
remember.
50 minutes.
Now I
Uh,
remember.
they told
Yes.
her that she played it all wrong. The chicken was dry. It looked dry, and it was
Yeah.
this is chain restaurant quality at best, and
Yeah.
that was not what's it? It was
That
not
was
a
not a compliment.
compliment.
That wasn't. Oof. And that came from
Yeah.
Eron.
Yeah.
Um,
Aaron say no, son.
so and again, the saltiness continues.
Well, look.
So they, was announcing their elimination. So they
Mhm.
decided to eliminate Sarah first. But they was like, pretty much, we can't let this other person slide either. Like, they was pretty much saying, like, we have to set the tone. Like, this is not okay. So they did a surprise double elimination.
Dun dun dun.
Pervy also went home. My gosh, it was like once the saltiness started, it just didn't
It just
stop.
kept going.
But let me tell you this though. Did you catch the tea? First of all, them judges were shady too, talking about blame Jennifer. Don't no.
Oh, no,
Don't blame Jennifer. Don't
that was
blame
wrong.
Jennifer
I
because
agree.
you still could have cause you still could have went home on that dish. Like your dishes wasn't good, Sarah. So don't do that. Don't do that. And
Yeah,
yo,
he did.
she looked, Sarah looked so
She did not want
pissed.
to give her that
No,
hug.
she did
She
not.
didn't, yo. I saw
But
it.
that's why I was like, don't do that. Don't do that,
Yeah,
Sarah. Blame yourself. Your
yeah.
dish wasn't good. And honestly, you still might have been on the bottom and your dish still might have been equally horrible because you cut into that meat. You shouldn't have cut into that meat and you dried out the meat.
I feel like you are
And you
one.
never cooked this before.
You are you are 100%
You never
correct.
did this. So be mad at yourself, Sarah. Be mad
They,
at yourself.
Ramsey
Jennifer did
threw
not do that to you. You did that to yourself.
Ramsey threw the most shade I've ever saw him throw shade. I
That
was
was
shocked
the
because he didn't
most
do it once.
shade.
He did it for both. He was like, "All right, Sarah, you going? You can thank Jennifer for that." And then when they said, "Oh, and guess what, Pervy, you going to also thank Jennifer?" For that? I was like, "Yo, why y'all
But why?
throwing?"
But
It's
why
something.
think
I don't know. It's
Jennifer
something
had
about
nothing?
Jennifer. It's something about
Jennifer,
Jennifer. I don't know if
but
because
Jennifer, but
I
Jennifer didn't.
I don't
But Jennifer,
know. I think they may think she was getting too cocky because she won two straight. So it could be some behind the scenes. They came for her. And I was like, dang, like why they keep doing that? I think she might be cocky. I think she cocky. She get a little confident. She's southern cocky. And I don't know. That was funny, but I was like, dang, that's kind of salty. You right.
but
I don't
I
care what
just,
kind of
yeah,
shade, because technically it ain't what Jennifer fought, period, for Pervy. Pervy had regular time.
right.
Like
She didn't go against Pervy. Like, I mean that she
so
didn't
I'm
cut
like,
their
okay,
time.
whatever. But yeah, like you said, it's a
But
competition. You
yeah,
cook despite what obstacles they put in front of you. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. So that's on you.
right, yeah, and like
Bye.
again, like I said, I think Sarah still would have been on the bottom.
Yeah, she was. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna say that. Her cookie skills this week were suspect. They were on notice. She got called out. You never cooked this before. Stop. All right, look, y'all gotta listen. Anybody that's going on a cooking competition in the future, please do not cook stuff you've never done before unless you are asked to in a competition. Do not, by choice, cook something that you've never at least tried once. It's not going to work out for you. Rarely do you get like this standing ovation. Like, I can't believe you never cooked. You rarely get that. Most times you're going to fall on your face and you're going to be looking like Sarah. So, word to the wise, cook what you know. Stop playing these games. It's competition.
Yes, yes. Um, I feel was there something else? No, I think that was it. So that's what I just had to like just get that out there because Sarah's how she looked at Jennifer like annoyed me. I was like, no, I was like, no, Sarah, blame yourself.
Mhm.
But next week is going to be interesting.
Woo! It's a baking competition, and for what it looks like, Kendall may be falling off of the horse again. We gonna see. We
Yeah,
gonna
we gonna
see.
see. We gonna see. That's gonna be interesting.
Gonna be very interesting. But look, guys, we had a blast. We missed you last week. Sorry we couldn't, be here to give you your weekly dose of cooking fun. But we should be back for the rest of the season, unless there's some kind of crazy
I
break
don't
on
know.
Labor Day
There's
weekend. I don't
exactly the Labor Day.
know. So we'll figure it out. But thank you for another week, episode 21. We are climbing of the Food We Watch podcast. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, let people know. We need these numbers to go up. We ain't playing. Also, shout out to football season coming back. We already know what it's hitting for, and we know who is going to the championship this year.
Steelers.
So, let's do this. But other than that, Neda, if they want to get a hold of you, where can they find you?
I be chilling over on Instagram and Facebook at Neda.foodphoto. What about you, Search?
Well, guess what, guys? You can find me in a couple places. Normally, you can find me at Sirchcity on all platforms. If I do not answer the phone there, I'll be over there chilling, cooking it up, chefing it up at Normals Be Chefing on all five or all platforms. But as you know, before we go, we have to let you know that good things come, good things go. Life is like a box of chocolate, shit be melting, life be life.